Stewart, welcome, my friend. Here you go. Welcome, my friends, to the bait shop. I'm Frumpy Buckle. We're Fishkin with Buck. A little later tonight, 8 o'clock. We're here at the bait shop. We got a lot going on this week. Pop Stewart's here. Welcome, sir. We got a lot to talk about. Let me get my stuff ready to go here now, because I did a lot of fancy stuff going on here. So you know what that means. It's gonna be a disaster. All the way around, no matter how you look at it. But let's talk, first off, let's talk news. What's in the news this week? Well, we got a lot. Beta testing, fishing plans over. Saw a couple of videos out this week. Some of the fighting techniques that's going on. Of course, we ain't got that map yet. They ain't got the maps all out there yet. But, some of the fish mechanics, I don't know, guys. I've been using that mechanics for a while. It seemed to me that it always worked in the game. I think what they did was they kind of slid in a cheat fix, and they called it new fish mechanics. Because all they eliminated was these guys that do this max drag bullshit. So that's what they eliminated. The pool and getting that, to me, that's always been there. You can go back and look at my videos and watch I do it. I've been doing it for half a year now. So I don't think that this is so much a new fish mechanics, other than the landing part of it with the nets and stuff like that. Okay. I'm going with that one. I'll go with that. But I think basically this was more just stopping the max drag thing. Personally, I could be wrong. Doubt it. But all right. So what are we talking about else? The beta testing's over. We're getting ready. What else is going on? Well, Call of the Wild, the Hunter, Emerald Coast came out this week. New update to the Hunter Classic happened this week, just last night. So if you guys play the Hunter Classic, you need to download the update, because we got the Summer Fiesta going on right now for the next 4 weeks. So that's the July 2023 Summer Fiesta going on the Hunter Classic. And again, you got Emerald Coast out now. Me and Coach, we had a chance. Coach took me over there. I don't have the Emerald Coast DLC yet, but I was able to. You can join as long as somebody's got a server open on that place. You can join it as long as they stay there. So Coach took me over there, and I was able to play around with the Emerald Coast. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so the other big news. All right. Pay attention to this, guys. The bait shop and Fishing with Buck is moving to a new night. We'll no longer be on Sunday nights. We're moving to Saturday night. A lot of reasons for that. Due to requests from some of our lodge members from across the pond, it has been brought to my attention that this Sunday night show is happening across the pond at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. Well, that's not good. They can't watch it. They're at work. Some of the younger guys, they're still in high school, so they're still in school. They ain't out of school yet. Don't want none of them getting in trouble in study hall trying to sneak a peek at the bait shop. That's not what we're about here. So we're going to move. We're going to move to Saturday night. Same time, same bat channel, same bat time, just a different bat day. Now, you older guys that are my age, you'll get the riff to that. So we're going to be on Saturday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday nights, because that's going to give these guys, it'll be Sunday mornings for them. So they can get up at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, catch the bait shop, 10 o'clock Sunday morning with their cup of coffee, make a fish with us. So I think that's a good thing. And for us guys that are on this side of the pond, we don't have to worry about, okay, Sunday night, late Sunday night, the after party. All right, I got to go to work in the morning. I got to go to school in the morning. I got a job and, it'll be a Saturday night. I know it's your Saturday night, but hey, stay off the streets. It's not cool out there anyway. Be in here with Buck. That's what we need to do. All right, so that's what's going to happen. We're going to give her a whirl. So next Saturday night, Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time will be the bait shop. 8 o'clock p.m. will be Fishkin with Buck. So for you guys across the pond, remember, Sunday mornings, get up, get your coffee. You got Buck on. And we'll see you there. All right, so now let's talk about what's next in line. Well, let's go over here, Buck. Okay, we got the live show up there. Hey, you look, you did that right. Except you left yourself your big fat head in the way. All right, let's go fix that. Is it the left one or the right one? It's control right there. Now it's control left is in the way. Control left there. Okay, now you got it right. All right. All right, guys, we're at the inventory here. What are we talking about? Well, fuck. See? Here's what look what you did there now. Now you did that one wrong. That's just right. All right, let's go back. Oh, no, don't tell me we're going to do the news again. No, Buck. That's not what we do. Turn the news off. All right, thank you. Turn him off. Sorry, I left him on. All right. What are we talking about here, guys? Well, our next mission in line is the Selenge Hunt. Now, that's the next one in line for the mastering mission. Now, it's the Selenge Hunt, and we are chasing a bunch of fish, and with only one lure, and that's a mouse lure, okay? So, let's talk about the mouse lure a little bit, what we're going to be using here. In this game, a mouse lure, of course, is a walker, and they only come in black and gray. Now, the black ones you can buy with money, currency. Oh, I should have turned that phone off. In-game currency. The gray ones, however, cost you bait coins. If you want a gray one, it's going to cost you a bait coin, just flat out. So, what do they come in? Well, we got them in 14 grams, 21 grams, 36 grams, and 48 grams. Now, for you American guys, that's half ounce, 3/4 ounce, ounce and a quarter. And now, here's a predicament in Fishing Planet. Ounce and 2/3. Now, if you go to the shop and you buy this, it says that it's an ounce and 5/7. However, once you have it in your tackle, it still says an ounce and 5/7 on the left, but it's an ounce and 2/3 on the right. So a little bit of discrepancy there, but who's going to argue over a couple of grams? I know a couple guys would. All right. So anyway, so here's the deal. The 14 grammer's got a 2/0 hook on it. All right. The 21 grammer, 3/4 ounce, has a 3/0 hook on it. 36 grammer, ounce and a quarter, it's got a 5/0. 48 gram, ounce and 2/3, 5/7, however you want to call it, 7/0 hook. All right. So I'm going to bring them all with us. We're going to fish with them all. The half ounce and 3/4 ounce, they're all the same price. So you pick them up different levels. So the half ounce you can get at level 49 for $54.50. That's what they cost in the game. That the 3/4 ounce you can get at level 53. Ounce and a quarter is level 56. And level 59, you get the big guy. Now, these are the black ones. Now, the gray ones, it doesn't matter. You can get the half ounce and 3/4 ounce at level 48. Cost you 54 bait coins. The next two are a little bit different. You got level 50 to get them, and they cost you 58 bait coins for the top two heavy guys. All right, so that takes care of the ones we can buy in the game. All right, now if you notice what I got running up there, there's a bunch of them running up there. Okay, so then you have the X series, black and yellow. Now, he is a 36 grammer, 1 1/4 ounce. He's got 5/0 hooks on him. The only way you get him is through the Siberian Crank the River competition. So if you place in that, then you'll get the X series guy. And there's a trophy mouse lure. Okay, he's black, white, and yellow. And the only way to get him is completing this mission we're about to do. So we're going to get him at the end of this mission if Buck don't fall asleep. All right, now there's also another one, the vampire lure. Okay, now that's a dark blue 48 gram. He's another one of them 1 5/7 or 1 2/3, whatever you want to call them. 16 centimeters, 6 inches long, 7/0 hook. And the only way you can get him is through the DLC, the Hellfighter. Yeah, the Hellfish Fighter Pack is where you can pick him up at. All right. However, even though he is a mouse lure, I attempted it, and it doesn't work for this mission. It doesn't show as you have a mouse lure equipped. So you can't use the vampire lure. If you have that guy, nope. No, we're not even bringing them in the backpack this time. All right, so that takes care of these lures. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the fish that we're going after. All right, the fish. Well, first off, we're going over to the Selenge River. Oh, this camera over here, Buck, talking into the wrong camera. We're going over to the Selenge River. All right, now my recommendation, rubber motorboat over here, or bring the Lyra aluminum VR. The bass boats, the Draco, I don't think so. All right, so we're going after this. Uh-oh, Buck, what did you do there? You hit a button. Make that go away. Oh, no, you can't. All right, we're going after the Arctic Greyling. right off the bat. All right, now, the Arctic Greyling. Now, this guy, he's a small but feisty little omnivorous, predatory, loves the cold water, okay? Now, this fish can get up to 4 kilos, 8.8 pounds, so you can get that big. 31 inches, about a meter, just shy of a meter. Now, they like to live in rivers, streams, and lakes that are off the Arctic Ocean basin. That's where you'll find these guys in the world out there, okay? Now, they like the rapids. They like areas near rocks where you get that reverse current because, everything flowing around a big rock. You get the front current in there, and then you get back current off the back side of the rock. And in this game, it's the same way. You'll notice when we go out here and fish for these guys, some of my favorite spots are right off of a rock, and that's where you catch these. You catch these big guys off them rocks. All right. Now, what else about them? Well, they like the wooded hangover, so there's a lot of trees and stuff. There's a lot of wood. And, I tell my guys, even when you go to, a lot of times when I fish a lot of the lakes around here, it's like fish the wood. And what do we mean by fish the wood? Well, you got to fish those blowdowns. You got to fish that wood that's in the water. Sometimes you got what we call the snag areas. You got to be willing to get a snag, drop a grub down in that wood. That's where them fish are at. So that's where these guys like to hang out also. So fish the wood. Now, these guys are most active during the day, all right? And they hunt mainly in the early morning and late at night, all right? Now, walkers, according to Fishing Planet, if you look here, walker's not on the list, all right? But, they do hit on that. Uh-oh, Buck, you're going too fast with this thing. Why is your mouse all screwed up? How about you use the wheel? And so we can there we go. So, what are they in on? Narrow spoons, single spoons, nano spoons, spinner, blah, 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 manners, winners, poppers. All right, but we're going to throw the mouse lure on there, and they do hit. There's a mission here that we have to do where you got to catch them on this mouse lure. What do they like to eat? Mainly grasshoppers, crickets, dragonflies. I'm a big guy for, me and my live bait. I like to fish with live bait a lot. So when I completed most of these missions, unless I had to go to a lure, I didn't. I fished them. Now, some of them require you to fish them with a lure. So that's the way it works, okay? Now, let's move on to the next guy. Who's next on the list? Well, it's the Lenox. Where's he at here? There he is. Lenox. All right, what's the deal on this guy? Okay, well, another predatory fish, likes fast, cold water. They can get up to 10 kilos, these guys here, 22 pounders. And then get there here. Now, they like to hide in the branches, stones. We're going to find them. And where I have mine marked, it's always next to a big rock with a tree next to it. That's where these big Lenox, that I've caught them here at the Selenge River. So that's where we're going to hunt them for. They like that. They like flooded tree areas, as well as sections of rapids. Okay? Now, the young swim in schools. These Lenox in real life, the young swim in schools, and they feed on insects, larvae, worms, mollusks, caviar, salmon eggs, the taimen eggs in these rivers and stuff, and young fish. So that's what they fish. And now the adults, Lenox, they hunt alone. If you're going to get a big one, it's not like you're going to get a bunch of them. So if you're looking for that trophy or uni, he's going to be in a spot by himself. Now these guys are a little bit weird because to their fish diet, they also eat mice, shrews, frogs, stuff like that. They hunt all day, most active again, early morning, late at night. All right, next one on the list. Let's go here. Northern pike. All right. So now normally these Lenox, grasshoppers, dragonflies, bark beetle, the narrow silver spoons, pretty much, but they do list the mouse. They do list the mouse lure on this guy. So that's cool. He's listed there. All right, northern pike. Now, so far the Lenox and the Arctic Greyling, the only place in the game that you're going to find them is here at the Selenge River in Mongolia. And they're part of the trout char family. Okay? That's where they come from. So now we're going into the pike family. Northern pike, well, this guy is in damn near every waterway we have in the game. emerald, white moose, St. Croix, Cannick, Lesni, Gentanusen, Sander Bagasse, Octubo, weeping willow, and of course the Selenge River. He's everywhere, northern pike. But fish with him, small minnows and shiners, casting spoons, spinner baits, walkers is not even on the list. However, that mouse lure will, even if you're up there in Michigan and you're in Pike Alley with that mouse lure, you're going to grab a lot of pike. And that's just how it works. So there you go. So we're going to grab them up. All right, next on the list is, last, the Siberian Taimen. Gotta love this fish. And that's why Buck had to switch out his poles, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But again, these are all down here, and of course, he's got the mouse lure on there. Medium spoons is what shiners, I catch them more on the shiners and the common minnow than I do the large minnows, guys, to tell you the truth. As far as the live bait goes. And as far as lures go, the mouse lure works well. It does work well. But mostly, I catch them on the medium spoons up here. But, anything that's on the surface, these guys like the surface. So that mouse lure, yeah, he's going to do us just fine. Now, let's talk about the Taimen for a little bit. Another one. He's the largest salmon, supposedly, on Earth. All right? He can get up to 60 kilos. That's 132 pounds in this game. I think they get even a little bigger than that, to tell you the truth, in real life. And they can get up to 2 yards long, 2 meters. So that's a big fish. And if you guys have caught them over here already, it's great to catch them over here because they'll climb up, they'll come out of the water up on the bank. And when I first started fishing here with that light tackle, I lost a lot of them. They climb the bank to get away from you, which I thought was a lot of fun. So again, these guys, cold waters of Siberia, Mongolia. That's the only place you find these salmon, and they don't go out to sea. They stay in the river. That's what they do. Now they live in deep holes, close to the shore, and we'll see that. A couple of spots I have, and near rocks, so they like the rocks too. And now they're active day and night, but they move a little bit. Now in the daytime, they're in the shaded areas. Now they don't like out in the sun, but of course here it's always cold and temperatures, so it's never really hot here in the game. Okay. Now in the at nighttime they move into the shallows, rapids, that area there, and they love to feed on the other fish in the riffles. So when you get them in the riffles, which is basically just a high sediment area that's got a lot of fast current, and they like to hunt. They like to hunt there for small fish. Now, hungry ones in real life, these Taimen, they'll eat. I mean, they eat chicks, ducklings, chicks, frogs, mice, squirrels, anything that gets close to that bank and gets in the water. It's fair game with these guys. All right, they're like, I don't know, they're like the carp family. They don't care. They eat. All right, and we see what we're gonna catch them on, and that's the deal. So now, let's go back, Buck. Do this without messing everything up. Yeah, look what you did. Very good. Very good, sir. All right. So, what are we taking here? Well, I just happen to be. I'm taking a rubber boat. Because I just love these. Especially with these Taimen, you don't have to worry about it. You can get 360 on here, fish, spin you around, fish off the back. I mean, we're not going anywhere that we need to fight against them. All you want to do is be able to yank up on them fast. So that's the boat I'm bringing. And besides, I need some stats on this guy, to tell you the truth. He's the only one that ain't got any stats on this little tiny thing, 25 foot, but it'll do the job. All right. Now, I got my rough country loadout in, so everything's the same except for one thing. I changed my Zeus out, okay, the 46-pound spinner. I changed him out for my Thetis with the XL Spinner 6000. Only reason is because of the Taimen. I know I'm going to probably latch on to a good trophy or uni. More likely I'm going to hit a uni up here, so we're going to be up over the 100-pound range. And I've landed them 100-pounders on that Zeus. It's a lot of fun. I ain't got the time for that. So I opted for the Thetis. I'm going 67-pounder. He's the same lure weight, except 3/4. Now the Zeus is 2 1/8. This goes up to 2 1/5. We ain't going up that high anyway. We're throwing mouse lures. All right. So backpack lures. What am I bringing here as far as? Well, I brought one of everything, as I have. We're gonna hunt them first two, with the jig winner, the 13-pounder. I mean, we only got to get what, 3 kilogram and a 5 kilogram for the Arctic Greyling and the Lenox. So this pole will handle that. So I brought a couple of half ounce. I brought both the black and the gray. So we got the gray half ounce in there. And then I brought a black and gray for every weight, all of them. So that's what we'll use this bow for, and then we can go all the way up with these guys. All the way 3/4, 1.25 ounce, 1 5/7, depends. Probably throw the 1 5/7 when we finally go after the tame. So that's how it's going to be. We'll run that way on this mission. I think that'll take care of it for us. Nobody on the chat tonight. I just happened to look over there. Got any views? Well, we got people viewing at least. We got 6 people viewing. Hello, you 6. If you ain't left already. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much going to do it for the bait shop. I think I covered everything tonight. Okay, get over here, Buck. Got this all right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Tonight, Fishkin with Buck. All right, let's get all that stuff. Can you do all this right? Fish, tackle, and me, next topic, and news. Look at this. I did it all in one swoop. Not too bad. So tonight, Fishkin with Buck, 8 o'clock will be tonight, Sunday night. This week only, next week it's Saturday night. Bait shop, Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Fishkin with Buck, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. We're going tonight at 8 o'clock, half an hour. We're going to the Selenge River. And I already have this guy, as far as the mission goes, done. So we're going to go practice with the mouse lure, because then I'm going to have to go back and catch him again on film to do this mission. But it won't bother the mission because I already have him. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's a Selenge. We're going to down there. Buck's going to be fishing with mouse lures all over the place. So I'm going to kind of show you guys. I'm going to practice. And we're going to hit all my spots where these Arctic Greylings are, where the Siberian Taimen are, where the Northern Pike and the Lenox are. So tonight we're going to try to hit them all, at least catch. I'm going to try to complete the mission. Well, I can't catch the Northern Pike and that Lenox. I don't have. Those are the ones I don't have. Get over there, Buck, and take a look. Mission. What do you need? Arctic Greyling and Northern Pike. All right, so we're going to fish with them probably with live bait. But I'm going to fish in the spots that I'm going to use the mouse lure in, so we don't catch them. That's what we're going to do, guys. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this week's show. Had a lot of information in there. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, and then we're going to start this mission. We'll get that video out this week. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to hit that like button and the subscribe button. It helps us out here. Hit the channel. Don't forget about Frumpy Buckles Lodge, the Discord server. We're always over there, almost nightly. Somebody's got something going on, so you can watch a stream. There's a lot going on there. There's some hunting going on. There's fishing going on. We need to get a little more activity over there, so come and join us nightly. Stop in for a little bit if you can, or get yourself a cup of coffee and park up a chair for a while. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember, never ever give up the fight.